Folks, I promised a special cook with me, so I'm here to do it. Shepherd's pie off the chain, right here on my take on Home and Garden. Guys, you know that recipe, shepherd's pie, that we all love. Some of us probably don't even know about it. But I have my take on a wonderful shepherd's pie. Let's get started. Okay, when I make a mashed potato, I like a 50-50 box mix and real. You can do one or the other or both, like I like. So first thing I'm going to do is cut up some red potatoes. You know we like them. And we're going to get them in about a cube form. The pot's already boiling. Okay, so we'll get them going. Hopefully one of the cameras can see what I'm doing. I'm always having to move them and look. So I've got my biggest, deepest dish, baking dish over here, Pyrex dish. I'm sure all you cooks have one, unless you stopped cooking and gave them away. We don't have people like that in here on our channel club, do we? Anyway, that's the red potatoes, and I want the skin on, so it gives it, you know, a rustic flavor. And everybody in this house, and some even out of this house, love it that way. So red potatoes are thin-skinned, and you can get away with that, right? So you get away with more. The big pan here now, I've got warming up. We're going to crank up that heat a bit. And I've got a pound and a quarter of some nice red beef burger. Beef burger. Then the back pan, I get that going. We'll need to boil a little bit. Get them potatoes up, turned up. And see what tool I want to use. Probably a spatula. Now in my burger pan, I want to put a little olive oil. Alrighty. In my back pan that I'm going to bring to a boil, I'm going to put 3 things. Peas and carrots, frozen, because they're like, you know, fresh frozen. They're just too good. I think the whole bag. And that's a 12-ounce bag. Then I've got sliced mushrooms. I know you squeamish whiners out there, you can omit the mushrooms even though they're good for you. But we're not doing that here. We'll want those too. Now some are going to go in with the veg and some are going in the frying pan. And this is a 10-ounce bag. Alrighty. I like to get rid of any trash right away. You know that if you've watched me cook. So we're going to get this burger browned up. Okay. In that olive oil with a few mushrooms. Now we're going to put a lid on our vegetables, frozen vegetables, and all we want to do is get them close to done. which is about 6 minutes. The potatoes might take 8, 9, 10. I think I need my frozen peppers. Yep, and that bag's open. Wash the scissors and put them away because I'm done with them. And here's my mixed peppers and onion. I don't know if you guys have been turned on to this yet, but I'm really loving these mixed bags. I'll tell you where I got them, but I don't want them all gone, so I'm not telling you. Okay, we're just gonna stir them potatoes. So I'm dicing these peppers. They come kind of, you know, sliced in strips, but I want to get those a little finer. Alrighty, wonderful. And salt and pepper. And we'll stir that burger meat first. I'm probably going to get yapped at because that's a little loud. So let's put a lid on it, like you tell your neighbor when you're talking politics, right? Or you wish you told them. Oh boy, I know that one. Let's flip this over. Now I'm going to work this stuff a little bit, and we're going to be right back. Because I know you're just, you know, you can't even leave. You probably need a break to get that second coffee. So I want to give you a break. Checking on everything. I've chopped this burger down to, you know, a nice fine ground, something manageable like you would put in your chili. Okay, with those wonderful onion and peppers. Look at that, and the mushrooms. I did rescue the mushrooms, most of them, out of the peas and carrots, and I'm going to turn that down, frankly, off. I turned the burger down, and I want to check on my potatoes. Oh yes, we're getting close. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness sake. All right. I think the potatoes, I started with 2 cups of water. Now we're going to work on the gravy, and this is the most important part. And this is what people will get wrong. To me, in my mind, the gravy is so important in this dish. Okay, here is my take on a good shepherd's pie gravy. We're going to go with 2 packs. Let me talk. 2 packs of brown gravy. Now, if you shop like I do, these are like 40 cents a pack. Okay, not a big deal. Not a biggie. While that water's cold, we're gonna get this pack in. Okay. This is the biggie. You gotta mix this in the water while it's cold. You chefs out there, you know that anyway. Now, 2 cups of water is for 2 packs, like I mentioned. Brown gravy. Evenly dissolved. See, that's the biggie. If that was hot, you'd have it be all lumps. Now you heat it up and you bring it to a boil. So we want to turn this up, which I did. Okay. And you can't really walk away from this because you're going to keep stirring until it's starting to thicken. Then we're going to turn it off. Okay, let's check our other things. The vegetables should be, you know, you get used to just feeling them on your spoon, believe it or not. Yeah, those are getting nice. Okay, a little longer, not gonna hurt. Let's mix our beef again. Oh man, the smell here, I'm telling you guys. We had 2 seconds to do that. Now we're gonna stir our gravy again. See how easy? All you gotta do is get out of the chair. Alrighty. Angela would say, now don't talk and be off camera and make noise and rattle stuff. Okay, but I am gonna keep my kitchen clean while I'm working. And I got rid of that garbage. Alrighty, now all we're doing is waiting for the gravy. And what do I have next? The fabulous Campbell's French onion soup. Okay, we're gonna take that can, open it, and we're gonna salt and pepper our burger mix with the pepper, onion, and mushroom. Little bit of salt. Little bit. Blend and stir. Okay, now back to gravy, because see, we can't, it's starting to volcano, you know, a little bit. So I'm liking that. That's looking good. Oh boy. Now we can turn the heat off. And just about take this off. Okay, you're gonna please continue stirring. Our potatoes are done. The carrots are done. All right. Like that wasn't incredible enough of a gravy, which it is really good. I'm putting in the French onion soup into my burger mix. And I'm gonna see if I need any water with it here in a minute before I tell you or actually put any in it. This is a seasoning beyond reasoning. Okay, it's fantastic. Look at this mixture. Oh, the smell here, guys. Oh my goodness sake. I don't know why I don't make this more often. Please try it. If you get to try it, let me know. Now we're taking our brown gravy and pour the whole thing over the top. Don't leave any of that goodness in the pan either. Wow. All this is really, it's not that much work and it doesn't take that long. But it does take a few pans. That's the only problem. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to cook anymore. And if you think about it and reduce it down, it's the silliest reason on earth. Now I want to turn this completely off too. All my stovetop burners are off. I'm just going to let this kind of steep. Okay, so all those flavors come together. Now I'm going to step over here to the sink and just drain my peas and carrots and mushrooms that are still there. Alrighty. Draining peas and carrots. And by the way, I told you I'd tell you if I put any water in. I don't need any water in my onion soup mix. Okay, so I'm not putting any water with it, just the can. I'm adding the peas and carrots and the mushrooms. My stomach's already growling, and I'll be honest and tell you, you might even see it on the stove. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, people don't all get home till, you know, 4:45-ish, and Angela's another hour even after that. So my point, my stomach's going to be growling for like another 2 hours here. This is not even fair. I'm gonna have to get a cupcake to wait or something. Okay, so if you can see this mixture now, this is the body of the dish, and I'm real happy with the amount of gravy and fluid in there, because why? We're gonna turn on our oven. Okay, and 350, we're gonna get that started. So now we gotta work our potato dish. You may have never seen anybody do it quite this way. Now I'm gonna take the potatoes and leave the water, leave it alone. I don't want to dilute it and rinse it, all the vitamins away that are in that skin. Okay, I'm gonna take some butter, real butter. We don't cheat here. We don't want pasteurized plastic, oleo or whatever they try to tell us, like most of us grew up on. I think those companies tried to put down butter, and those are the ones that said it wasn't good for you. Baloney. Now they're saying the opposite. Anybody agree with that? Good heavens, just leave stuff alone. Eat out of the food triangle all around, all the way around, and just, it's the volume that you put in your mouth, right? That's all. I think all these diets, don't they crack you up? Okay, I got to get my mixer. And it's not that far away, Angela. Don't roll your eyes, because I'm off camera for 2 nanoseconds while you're editing. Got to give her a little jab. Okay, we're gonna mix. Okay, get an idea of that consistency. And I'm gonna take my potato flakes over here, because we are runny. Okay, this is the beauty of this. I bet people just read the box and make potatoes, but this is the best. Now it's acting more reasonable. Can you see this put on high? I think it would launch them across the whole room. How about we get over here where somebody could see something? All right. Now I'm going to be a cook and taste test that. But I'm going to get some milk, and just a little dab will do you. Right there. Oh Lord, what's he doing now? Sour cream. Don't wrinkle your nose at it, just listen. 2 swipes, I call it. 2 swipes. That's a, you know, a forkful. Let's get a taste. Oh man. That is so close. I'm gonna jack up the butter here a little bit if you don't mind. Overall, because I'll get asked, probably 1/3 of a stick of butter in here. Now here's the real fun. This is when you know you really accomplished what you were trying to do. Okay, this mixture, now I like the 2-handled pan, you see. That is going all in. Just like our Marines. Right, buddy? He gets to watch our channel on occasion. Thank you, Marines. What a job they do. Okay, so I just want to level that a bit. You see the consistency? It's just fantastic for what we got to do yet. Okay, now I'm going to rinse. Get a squirt of soap in there. So when I'm done, it's not a big deal. This stuff will all wash up. I have all these pans clean in 10 minutes here. Okay, now for the squeamish. We've got a kind of plaster over the top of our dish with the potato mixture. The smell, I don't know how I'm gonna get through. I'll be lucky just to finish the video. I should have took a little sidecar out for myself, right? So that was a really good amount. And if you're serving more, you could do a little more of that, okay? But I think this is going to do it. We're going to get that spread. It's not going to spread like on a cake for you, you know, but we're going to just mostly get that even as much as we can over the top, like this. Look at here. Oh. Now just about the last thing we got to do. Look at that timing. There's the oven ready bell. Cheddar cheese on top. Like there wasn't enough goodness on there. Okay, get that even. And folks, I don't think you're gonna watch 30 minutes for the oven to bake this dish. Let's pop this in. So you see I actually put it in there. Oh man. 350 for 30 minutes. You new folks, don't forget to subscribe. We always have a good time here. Just read the comments. And our wonderful family right here on YouTube. So thanks, man. It helps us stay here, and so does your viewing our advertisements. I know sometimes you can think a certain way, but they do help us stay here. You gotta see the summer line of my take on home and garden. Shirts, ball caps. I'm laughing because Angela needed extra time to do that when I don't know if it's on there yet, but you know, all kinds of goodies. Stickers, coffee cups. Really good looking designs we come up with for the summer, spring and summer. Hey, and the link to our store is below the video in the description box. Alrighty, now you see I got this just out of the oven, and let's get a close-up. That gravy was just percolating around the potatoes and the cheese. Now it takes, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to cool off, so that's what we'll want to wait for. And then hold nothing back. We'll have to do a taste test.
This is exciting. I never get to eat at the table with the camera in my face. This is like those mukbang videos.
Everybody
I'll just
thinks,
like eat in front of everyone.
oh, yeah. Can't we see you eat? All right.
All right, it looks good. I'm excited about this.
I like that. Let the corn kind of slide into it there. How about that flavor?
Yes, your beef flavor is spot on.
Yeah.
Now was that?
It's 2 gravy mixes and the French onion soup. That's my gravy base.
Okay, excellent.
I've only made this for the family once before, maybe twice.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Oh man.
Did you make homemade mashed potatoes? They taste like that.
50-50.
Oh.
Actually, they're more homemade.
Okay.
What I did, I puffed it
Yeah.
with the instant. I just get thinking about this and I just crave it.
This is amazing. It really is good. It's like comfort food, like macaroni
Oh yeah.
and cheese, you know, and meatloaf.
You know, that down home
Mm-hmm.
cooking, home comfort cooking. And when it's just when it given that time to meld, blend, it's unbelievable.
It's amazing. I like the flavors.